So since Sabrin wanted the big case, I got the small case. So after our little adventure at Computex, we received a couple of cases from Fractal Design for review, unboxing. It's unboxed, so we'll be going ahead with a basic review of what the case has to offer. So if you don't know who Fractal Design is, they are one of the most premium computer case manufacturers in the world. They also have things like power supplies and coolers, but they're better known for their cases. So they're actually better known for their minimalistic, classy looking cases, not stuff with all these LED lights and RGB and all of that. That's not their thing. So what we have here today is a Fractal Design Meshify C. So the C, as far as I know, stands for compact. As you can see, it's not a very large case. The Define R6 that Sabrin reviewed the other day is a significantly larger case than this. It's actually quite compact. The first thing I noticed when I saw this in real life, like we've seen pictures of this in videos of others taking a look at this, and the first thing I noticed when I saw it in real life, it's actually quite compact. It's a lot smaller than most of the mid-tower cases. It is a mid-tower case, it's not a micro ATX, it's mid-tower, so it'll fit a full ATX motherboard. It's quite compact, so I would say similar in size to a Corsair 400C, slightly smaller. It's also targeted at like a very similar price range also. So taking a look at the front, it is fairly minimalistic. It's actually quite flashy in terms of Fractal Design. So usually the cases are just flat in front with nothing right. Here you have like a nice Fractal Design logo. I think there's a light built in there, which we'll see later on once we actually do a build in this. And you get this nice slightly angular, I don't know what to call it. It's a fairly stiff mesh, so grill sort of thing, and it has this nice design on it. And doesn't come with RGB LED fans as far as I know, so no light coming through or whatever. Top you get standard fare, I guess, 2 USB 3 ports, power button, and you get a removable mesh, so removable dust filter, magnetic, and you get space for a 240mm radiator and a couple of 140mm fans. Looking at the side, the entire side is a tempered glass panel, so we have the tempered glass version. As far as I'm aware, there's a solid also if you don't really want to see what's inside your case. So full tempered glass. So the insides for the exterior dimension of the case, insides are fairly spacious. So you get space for a full size ATX motherboard, and it has 7 expansion slots, so standard. Comes with 2 fans installed, so both are non-LED fans. Intake the exhaust here. You have space for 1 more fan here. The front panel, you do get a nice sponge dust filter, which is, I suppose, the best you can get for dust filters. So it will catch any kind of particle coming through. The only drawback being, I don't think it's, I'll have to check this though, I don't think it's removable and washable. I guess you could take out the entire front panel. That could get dirty quite fast, so that is a bit of a concern. But in terms of dust filtering, it's probably the best you can get. A nice CPU cutout there, and that looks like mounting mechanism of some sorts. We'll take a look at it from the other side. And you get like a false flow, so your power supply is hidden. You could go for a very clean build in this, so we'll see later when we put an actual build in here. So I think there's a small height difference there, so that is slightly, say, about 3/4 of an inch. In proper units, it's about 2 centimeters in forward from the motherboard tray, so that you can route your cables directly through. Looking at the back of the case, we have this mounting mechanism of some sort. It's a thumb screw, but it's tightened quite hard, so you need a screwdriver to take it out. I don't know it. That looks like a mount for a bunch of SSDs, so I think you can put 1, 2, 3 SSDs there. And in terms of hard drives, you get access, you get storage space for 2 hard drives. These are much more straightforward. Slide in, slide out. And is always a very nice touch from Fractal Design. So you get these hold down ties. which you can use for some really good cable management, and quite a bit of space. Not a lot behind the motherboard tray itself, but not too much of a concern because your power supply is isolated through a power supply false flow, and right behind the motherboard you're looking at about a centimeter of space. So you can't really fit too much behind here once you put the SSD also there, so you'll be routing it also. But here, like I said, on the other side, there is a good 3 centimeters of space down there, so you can fit all your cables through here, and you get the retainers to hold them down. So cable management should be pretty straightforward on this, and also proper grommets so that the ugly cables don't show through on the other side. Like I said earlier, you can actually put 3 in front. Yeah, you can mount actually 3 120s in front. So you can move this further up. I think you should be able to mount. We'll check on that. Top, like I said, you can mount 2. There's space for a radiator, 240 radiator there. Although I think we'll need to see how well the fit is once you put in fairly high-end motherboard in there, because the case is so compact, there's not a lot of space between the top of the case and the motherboard tray. So if you have a larger heatsink on your motherboard, it might block slightly. This is very nice. So you get like a slide out dust filter there, which is washable, which is great. Dust filtering on this is super. And at the bottom you also have this rubber feet with the chrome accents, which is quite nice touch. It's not a lot of color, so the chrome accents go nicely. This is a fairly large graphics card that we've used, and as you can see, there's plenty of space, and I think it has about 320 centimeters of space, which is plenty for pretty much any graphics card out there. And power supply clearance is not an issue. Only fit 2 hard drives though, which is not too much of an issue these days, since you get like very high capacity hard drives as well. That's essentially our basic overview of the Fractal Design Meshify C case. So this is their mid tower version. There is also a micro ATX mini tower system of the same, which I'm actually quite interested in taking a look. I'm a fan of small cases. I personally have a Corsair 240, which is a great case, and I think like first time I saw this I was in love. So I really want to see how the micro ATX version of this looks. So take out a little bit more space and keep the same quality, same internals. That would be a great case. So I'm looking forward to get that as well. So if you're in the market for this, probably would sell for somewhere between 15 to 20,000. I'm thinking 15, 17,000, probably not more than that. So if you're looking for like a mid-range case with great features, not too flashy, this would be a great buy. We don't have this for sale yet. So Fractal Design, they were kind enough to send us a few review samples. So like the one you see here and the Define R6 we saw the other day. And they're actually interested in hearing feedback from you guys, essentially the target audience, to see how well you guys like Fractal Design, how would you be interested in buying Fractal Design cases. So if you have any comments, leave them down here. I will link the other video also, the one with the Define R6. Please leave your feedback here so that we can show it to them, tell them, look, people are interested in your products, please send them more and we should be able to sell them. So once again, big shout out to Fractal Design for sending us these cases. And just before we go, one more shout out to give. Digitalia, they are kind enough to provide us with the audio equipment for all our recordings. So big shout out to them. If you have any high-end audio requirement, please feel free to drop by. They are at the same location as us, so you don't have to go to a separate place. Feel free to drop by, take a look for anything from mics to headsets to studio monitors, home installations, home theaters, or even if you have corporate installations of audio devices, anything, they'll take care of it. So feel free to drop by and take a look. So if we actually have plans to get down Fractal Design, so when we do decide to get Fractal Design done, we'll be sharing all the information on our Facebook page. So make sure you follow our Facebook page for any updates regarding Fractal Design or any products in the future, and also follow us on Instagram for the latest updates on everything. Make sure you subscribe to our channel for more great content. So we'll see you in another video.